was a joint initiation from the Organic Valley, Martin Bar, Paka and Yogi Tea. So we just discussed about it, and we discussed about the prospect of the things that we can intervene in. So among that, food security was one of the major concerns that our company thought would be best for the farmers, because we were very scared what if they focus only on the commercial part and they forget to sustain their and then their family. So that is when we started with the project.
So for us, it's in this partnership, I think, also, and we've been also talking about that a bit. It's about values and an ethical approach to how we do business.
In 2003, some of our friends, we established the Organic Village Private Limited. But my friends, they left me because they thought at the end it doesn't work out. But I have a zeal from inside, because I already gave up thinking by mind. I already started thinking by heart.
As a sector, I think we have to more and more think as a sector, because all the challenges and also the reputational risks we are facing as a sector and not as an individual company. So in the end, I think when we work together, we can mitigate these risks, and we can also find solutions that hopefully everybody can make use of and improve their way of sourcing products.
This is very exciting. We have not done many of these supplier visits in the past, where Paka with Martin Bauer, who is our supplier, and Yogi Teas, who are effectively in a way competitor to us, we all come here to do a pre-competitive collaboration in the environmental, in the social, and in the agricultural space.
And like Marian said, it's just important for us to learn about the people in the communities where our ingredients come from, because when you see that tea bag, it's not just a product, but it's a story of all the different ingredients and where they come from around the world.
The reality is that I think that the benefits of collaboration far outweigh any potential risks of information sharing, and I think part of it is just building that trust, right, among our competitor group, among our industry, to know that when all of these people are coming together, when we are collaborating in the same space, that it's from the heart, right? It's an actual genuine intention to collaborate to do good.
Upliftment, that's why we are working with the programs also. Sometimes people ask, you are doing business, why you are talking like a social worker? Even I sometimes myself also confused. Buy and sell, buy, process, sell. Buy, process, sell, make profit, go home, sleep. And why you are bothering his problem, her problem,
बिहान 8 बजे सबैजना इन हुन्छन्. इन हुने बेला म गेटमा बस्छु अनि उहाँहरूलाई हेर्छु अनि म उहाँहरूको फेस सर्च गर्छु. आज उहाँ ह्यापी हुनुहुन्छ, आज उहाँ ह्यापी हुनुहुन्न, ह्यापी इट्स आई स्टार्टेड टु काउन्टिङ कतिजना ह्यापी हुनुहुन्छ, कतिजना भन्दाखेरि उसको ठाउँमा गएर आई स्टार्टेड टु टकिङ. तपाईलाई के प्रब्लम छ, उनीहरूको फिलिङ्स नबुझेसम्म, उनीहरू ह्यापी नभएसम्म उनीहरूले राम्रो काम गर्न सक्दैन, हेल्दी इन्भाइरोमेन्ट हुँदैन. सो टु मेक इट द हेल्दी इन्भाइरोमेन्ट I have to understand their problem.
The Business Plus, I think, is really what we are trying to implement with this partnership here, going beyond the business and working with communities on livelihood strategies, on food security aspects. That is normally not really priced into the business, so we are taking care of these aspects.
There's very real business risks that come from climate change, that come from changing weather patterns in our supply chains, and we're seeing that now. We're seeing those impacts in our supply chains, and so to be proactive and engaging in our supply chain through environmental elements and through economic stability elements, it's easy to make that business case, right, when you look at the bigger picture.
Effectively, they produce the products that we use in our products. Purely, if you want to strip everything away and discard all the other elements and just look at stock availability, that is very, very important too. Who will grow ginger for us in the next 10 or 15 years if all the young people in a particular village have emigrated abroad. Regardless of all the other good stuff that's happening on the ground, there's just simply not going to be stock for us to buy.
In the end, if farmers and our kind of, the producers of our products are not earning a good income, are not having access to health and don't eat healthy food, we will have a problem in the mid or long term to get these farmers producing our products.
These things we're trying to solve in sustainability are actually real business risks, right? So if you want to look at it purely just from a business perspective, if the economy isn't stable enough in the places that we're sourcing from, then people aren't going to continue growing these ingredients, and then we don't have a business if people aren't growing those ingredients anymore.
So that's very important too. How do we empower the next generation? How do we support young people? And how do we make sure that farming is attractive occupation?
When I worked with the many farmers now, taking risks is also risks now, I feel, because many families are involved now. So that means the work is getting bigger, people involved in the volume, so my risks also getting bigger, but I'm not taking as a risk that now. I'm taking that as a responsibility. I'm more responsible. Every next day, my responsibility increased. So I'm a little scared. Not scared to do business, scared if we are not able to sell in the good price. That is a both parties' risk. Now it is your risk or my risk, not like that way. It is our risk. So risk is our now.
What really resonated there with me was that he was clearly led by values and by his heart. I felt my goosebumps. I thought like, wow, that's really, a group of people that are very aligned and led by the heart, right? Sort of, and that what really gave me goosebumps. This value alignment that was really powerful.